Well, as the entirety of the NCAA's March Madness Division I men's basketball tournament comes to Indiana, two venues in particular will have the opportunity to put on display to national audiences their historic roles in our state's Hoosier hysteria, passion, and devotion to basketball. Bill Benner has more in this week's Inside Indiana Sports. Bill, over to you.
Gary, thanks. As most Hoosiers know, Butler's Hinkle Fieldhouse and the Indiana State Fair's Farmers Coliseum occupied treasured places in Indiana's storied hoops history. But now both venues, recently renovated while maintaining their historic character, will be showcased to the nation as they host tournament games. And joining us today to discuss is Barry Collier, the Vice President and Butler's Director of Athletics, and Cindy Hoye, the Executive Director of the State Fair Commission. And Barry, Cindy, welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Barry, we'll start with you. Again, Hinkle Fieldhouse, a treasured place. And Jim Nance was on a conference call earlier, I think it was back in November, and he talked about the one place that this came about that he most looked forward to doing a game in would be Hinkle Fieldhouse, and I think that's high praise.
It is very high praise. It shows the intelligence of Jim Nance, in my opinion. So we'd love to host him, and I'm sure so would Cindy and the Fairgrounds. But it's a great thing for our city.
Of course, you'll have Sweet 16 games, and Butler, no stranger. Well, I should say not. But they did host an NCAA tournament. It was only 80 years ago in regional and back in 1940. But as you look forward to Barry, when did these conversations come about, and how quickly did it take for you to say yes?
Well, they were roughly mid-fall last in 2020. And, the answer was yes, as the question was formed, actually. So we want to help make this happen however we can. And we didn't know many of the details, just whether the question was simply, could you make this happen on your campus? And in our case, and we quickly came to the answer of yes, we can do this. And so since then we'd moved schedules for some of our teams have to play competitions, and so those schedules got moved. Our conferences cooperated with that, Big East and Pioneer Football League. So it was quite an ordeal, but well worth it. We're thrilled that it's happening.
Cindy, I know you feel the same way about Farmers Coliseum. Again, a rich basketball history. People don't realize that the Fairgrounds actually hosted the Indiana State boys tournament back in the day, and the Coliseum hosted the boys championship during the World War II. Pacers launched at the Coliseum. So again, a great opportunity to showcase the Coliseum's rich history.
All right, and we're home to the IUPUI Jaguars, which a lot of people may not know. Great history at the Fairgrounds, and so excited about showing it off to the world, and just seeing all those treasured moments and seeing them come alive in March will be really magical.
Cindy, talk about protocols. The NCAA, again, they're trying to ensure the safety of the student athletes and any fans, family that might be in attendance. But working with the NCAA, I have to believe it's been quite the task.
Well, it's been exciting, and it's been great to integrate with their protocols, some of the similar protocols that all the venues are doing and collaborating with, and which is really fun is to see that collaboration from the city and the state, which again, we do so well in Indiana, and we celebrate that hospitality spirit. A lot of the protocols and guidelines are still being developed with the NCAA, but from a venue standpoint, all our venues are up and running, and so a lot of those protocols are already in place, and it's just perfecting and tweaking some of those for the March events.
Barry, we got less than a minute, but I do want to point out that, of course, the Fairgrounds Farmers Coliseum underwent a $53 million renovation, maintained the historic character of that building, and Hinkle Fieldhouse as well, not long ago renovated, but you did an unbelievable job in maintaining the character of that building and its historic feel.
Well, I appreciate that, Bill, and one of the great things about folks coming to play basketball and March Madness in our buildings is that history that they both have. And So we're happy to show that off and share it with our visitors.
Well, it's going to be a great experience. Again, Butler hosting Sweet 16 games. Farmers Coliseum will be hosting first and second rounders, and I can't wait for a national audience. Of course, the Big East does shine Hinkle Fieldhouse in that national spotlight, but I can't wait for a national audience to truly get and capture the feel of Indiana basketball. Barry Collier, Cindy Hoye, thanks for being on the program with us.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
And Gary, back to you.
All right, Bill, thank you. Can't wait for March Madness in